like the past week or so, I've been living in my car, okay? I had everything in here. I had everything, okay? Somebody broke into my car.
Look at that. Hey guys, Easy here back on another one for you. So guys, we all know these 304s are out there trying to be strong and independent.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
And they're broke, and they're insufferable, and they have no friends, and no family, they have no money, and guys, we all know what happens after that. Guys, they get thrown out into the street. They get evicted, foreclosed on, kicked out of their parents' house, and then they're homeless and living in their cars. Absolutely insane. Guys, imagine being so insufferable that you have nowhere to go, right? No one will take you in. You have no friends, no boyfriend, no nothing. How sad, how annoying do chicks have to be to have no one to help them out, right? So guys, we're going to go to the dumpster fire known as TikTok and look at these dunder-headed bras whining about living in their cars. Before we do that, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50304s that is linked in the description, so please go and check that out. I join my Discord. Check out the playlist at the end. Guys, I'm offering memberships now, so hit the join button or the link in the description because memberships really help the channel out. Thanks to all you guys that are already members, and let's get into this, guys. Look at the bull ring. Look at the makeup. Guys, nothing good's gonna come out of this thunderhead's mouth, right? Look at this chick. I mean, honestly, guys, look at the makeup on this chick. Look at that.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Hey, TikTok, I'm not expecting this to go anywhere. I'm not expecting anyone to see this, only to probably make a fool out of myself posting this, and only my followers are gonna see this. I'd never post something like this, but I got no fucking other choice right now, okay? So, for like the past week or so, I've been living in my car, okay? I had everything in here. I had everything, okay? And I was staying with my friend for like a week because they said I could stay with them. And then I came to go move my car, you know, because in New York, there's parking on the side of street rules. Somebody broke into my car. Let me show you. They smashed my window with a candle, and they stole my suitcase, they stole my backpacks, they stole my documents, they stole everything from my car, they stole everything, bro. Like, look at that. Look at that. There's glass on the seat over there, like, look at all of that. Like, it's probably all over that. This thing was open. Everything in there was gone. They threw this thing out. Everything in there was gone. This was open. Not sure what they stole from there, but genuinely don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this fucking video. But if y'all can help somehow or have any tips on what the fuck to do, let me know, because I'm gonna be freaking the fuck out. That was everything I ever owned. Stolen. Just broken into. Well, I was having the best day of my life yesterday and passed out asleep. I was gonna go move my car in the morning, and bright and early, 7:30 a.m., and I'm already sobbing. Like, so if y'all have any help or any idea how to help, please let me know. I'm only 17. I can't do much at all about this shit. I don't know what to do. Like, I'm freaking out. So, I mean.
Look at that, guys. Look at that. Cooked. Cooked, cooked, cooked. Right there. And guys, this is what she gets for living in New York, right? Guys, I would never live in New York. Any blue state, let alone a big city. Because I'm from Seattle. I'll be damned if I ever move back there. Hey guys, look, someone says, try moving out of New York. That place is hell on earth. Someone says, get out of blue cities. Absolutely insane, guys. I don't feel bad for her, right? I don't. There's no reason why a woman in the United States shouldn't have a place to go, right? Because all I can say is, clown world.
This is going to be the start of a series. Day one of living in my 2008 Honda Accord. I was recently kicked out of my living establishment, but I'm doing with what I've got. Just figured, day one I'd show you kind of the mock setup right now. Passenger seat, which is where I'm sitting now, is pretty much empty. There's a snack basket in the floorboard with all the food that I have at the moment. There's the bed situation. There's memory foam underneath there. There's a tote of clothing behind the driver's seat, and there's a tote of miscellaneous behind the passenger seat so that the bed stays flat and doesn't fall into the floor. I don't have much stuff, so there's 2 blankets back there and a flashlight. The trunk is maybe a third of the way full with what clothing I had left. I do have 2 dogs though, so you'll see them in future videos.
Look
but they
at
were
that.
at my boyfriend's house today, just because all of this happened pretty late last night, and I didn't know how they were going to do in the car because I hadn't had I'd set the bed up today. I didn't have the bed set up or anything. But, living one day at a time now, pretty much. Follow, like, share, boost the video. I've only got 2 followers. But, that's okay. I'm hoping to grow on here, especially with this series. I am looking for a place, so it may go from living in my car series to welcome to my new place.
Cooked, guys. Cooked. I told you. Right? She's so insufferable. And apparently she has a boyfriend because he's like, nah, you ain't staying with me. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Even if this is a grift, guys, can you imagine putting out to the world that you're a loser? Right? Come on, man. Absolute dunderheads. These chicks get kicked out of these places. And guys, look at her hair. You obviously know she's hard to deal with, right? And now she's living in her car. Guys, I'm not surprised. Clown world. Get out the race card there. Let's get out the translator here.
We now can Podo.
Okay, here we go, for real.
I think the hardest thing about living in my car has to be, letting people know that I have nowhere else to go. They'll ask me questions like, you don't have a single family member you can turn to. And I would say things like, my aunt is a registered nurse and she lied about giving me medication that would have saved my life, that would have kept me inside the house.
What?
And then I had another cousin, after I was aunt's planned negligence, tell another cousin to watch out for me because I'm crazy. Don't hang around her because she's crazy. And then I had that cousin only hang around me to be an informant on what was going on to see if I was actually crazy or not. To only have her boyfriend's friend try to make a sexual advance towards me, and then when I made a big deal about it, then it was a big deal, and all of a sudden she...
Guys, do you believe any of this? Right? Guys, this is the thing about these modern chicks. This is why the whole believe all whammon thing was BS. Because, guys, I say this all the time. These chicks are either the heroes or the victims in their own story. 99% of the time, they're volunteers, right? But they're so narcissistic that they think every single person in the situation was out to get them. Therefore, it's never their fault. Clown world.
It was no longer a cool cousin towards me. So... she was never a cool cousin towards me from the beginning. She was just an informant. She just wanted to be close enough so she could have relevant information to go back and report to everybody.
Yeah, because you're that important. Okay.
My family has not shown that I am safe around them in any capacity. So I stay in my car because I'm trying so hard to get on my own 2 feet, but it is extremely difficult to do. With the diagnosis of schizoaffective disorder, and the legal inability to get a job. I am 35 years old and I receive Social Security. I can no longer work. So.
Gee, that's funny. She has 2 hands and 2 feet, right, guys? 10 fingers, 10 toes. It doesn't matter if she has socio, schizo, whatever. There's ditches that can be dug, right? You can go and friggin' pick oranges. There's always work that you can get a paper route, for Christ's sake. So the people on the cover of the newspaper are talking to you, right? That doesn't mean that you can't throw the paper at the door. Come on, man.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. My feet are swelling up again and I am running out of money. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But I have food and shelter today, so I'm just gonna keep showing up. So I apologize if I'm not in the best mood. I am struggling really bad.
I know you guys' arms are tired from playing the violin, right? This is what they asked for, guys. I don't feel bad for them. I don't. You know? I have schizoaffective blah, 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 blah. Right? And guys, if this was you or me who actually had any type of a real mental disorder, do you think anyone would care? No. Come on, all these dunderheads. Oh my God, we wish we could help. You guys don't get any help. Mentally ill veterans, right? They're out on the streets. People will step over them and don't even care. Guys, they asked for this. Point, laugh. All right, guys, this is AJ. Appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.